the beautifully dull Amsterdam. You know, I really want to have fun writing this Amsterdam movie review script. Amsterdam stars a lot of actors that I normally want to see and enjoy. Christian Bale, Margot Robbie, and John David Washington working together in a movie should be a home run, right? Add in Rami Malek, Anya Taylor Joy, Robert De Niro, and they're the supporting cast, and this would be great casting, right? I should like movies with great casting, right? And at first I do. Amsterdam has a fun opening scene that is somewhat entertaining with John David Washington and Christian Bale's characters. These guys are a duo. They introduce these characters early and show them bonding as soldiers in a war in which they're suffering from some pretty serious injuries. Their injuries require surgery for the removal of shrapnel from their bodies. We see these soldiers form a pact with their nurse Margot Robbie, who befriends them. Man, things start so well, but then let's start off with the good. Amsterdam has some great casting and some great acting. Margot Robbie gives the best performance out of everyone in this movie. Christian Bale and John David Washington have some decent chemistry, but Robbie absolutely owns it. John David Washington and Margot have less chemistry and are a bit awkward together. The origin of their pact is a great opening, and it sets the tone for the rest of the movie with the relationships between these characters. The opening is actually the most enjoyable part of the movie, watching this group form this bond in the hospital while dishing out some of their dry comedy. Michael Shannon and Mike Myers are welcome surprises and actually improve every scene they are in. It's crazy just how the appearance of these supporting characters steals attention every time they're on screen. We're also getting a really fun performance by Christian Bale. Now, Bale's character is a little... let's just say Bale is overacting a lot. It's all in fun, and it's fun to watch, and it works with the tone of this story. In fact, all of the supporting characters deliver fantastic performances to supplement the main characters. Things work really well. We have Rami Malek and Anya Taylor Joy and even Robert De Niro all shining in their performances. Also, the film is very, very easy on the eyes. The wardrobe and the makeup will catch your attention, but it's the attention to detail to everything in the background that maintains the illusion. There's also a very eye-appealing color palette to this movie that eases you into this world and makes you fall into a lull of comfort. And that's when we get to the bad. For all of the good things that Amsterdam has going in its favor, there's also a lot that hurts the movie. There's a big issue with the supporting cast. Now, like I said, some of my favorite performances in Amsterdam come from this mostly underutilized supporting cast. Mike Myers and Michael Shannon are criminally underused in this film, but they're highlights when they're on the screen. Where is Timothy Olyphant? I don't remember him in this movie at all. And why don't we get more of Zoe Saldana? It's like she makes a cameo, but they don't use her for anything substantial. Taylor Swift was okay, but she also wasn't in the movie very much. And why was Chris Rock even here? He stands out like a sore thumb and doesn't add anything of substance to the movie. Also, the way that the plot unfolds in Amsterdam is bad. Like, really bad. This movie clumsily establishes a scenario in which two of the main characters are framed for murder. The way that Amsterdam even establishes this situation seems unbelievable, as it toes back and forth with serious topics and comedy. Not only does it seem wacky in the setup, but there's absolutely no sense of consequence once Amsterdam establishes the plot. This is especially weird since a black man is accused of murdering a white person in front of a crowd of white people in the 1930s, and there's no sense of consequence? These moments suspend belief and make it difficult to maintain interest in what's happening on screen. The writing in Amsterdam is also painfully dull. The actors do their best. They're giving fantastic performances with what they're provided, but the dialogue and the circumstances are boring. I can't get invested in any of these characters or their relationships because they're all boring. Christian Bale's character is by far the most interesting, but that's due to the physical comedy with his character and not the actual character. Everything just seems slightly aloof and whimsical with the dialogue. There's absolutely no sense of urgency, no sense of consequence or importance to any one scene or development. There's a moment where Christian Bale's character is visited by his wife while alone with another woman. Neither woman reacts to the other's presence, nor is there any real sense of comedy to the moment. There's no character development. It's just bizarre and boring at the same time. Overall, Amsterdam looks like it was a lot of fun for the actors to make. Maybe too much fun. Things start off so great, but they go downhill quickly. I got nervous the moment I saw Chris Rock on screen, but all of the actors did a great job with their characters and with their performances. My main problem is that the story was just so dull, and it sucks the life out of everything. Most of the performances are great, except I couldn't help but notice John David Washington's non-stop blinking throughout the entire movie. I can't tell if this is on purpose or not, but it's very, very distracting. I struggled my way through this movie, and I'm not sure I can recommend it. I give Amsterdam a 5.5 out of 10. Anyway, that's all I have for this one. Do me a favor, if you guys like these movie reviews, you want to see more, please do me a favor, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Otherwise, I'll check you guys later. Peace.